Huddersfield Town take on Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League this weekend in a much-anticipated clash at the John Smiths Stadium. Spurs are the first of last season's top six to face the Terriers since their promotion to the top flight, and Town's flying start to the season, as well as both sides' attractive brand of football, has teed up the match to be a cracker. This afternoon Town head coach David Wagner assembled the press to preview the Saturday lunchtime match. Here is everything he had to say. Yeah, but to be honest, all of them that we have had so far felt for us the same way. It's another home game. We are very happy that we play at home in our stadium, and our stadium has delivered a great atmosphere and a lot of energy so far, which we were able to take on the grass in the past, and we will need this for sure. Now up to another challenge, a big one of course, so I don't think I have to say too many words and sentences about Tottenham Hotspur. Everybody is aware of their quality, but we will be there and we will be prepared, and in one game you could have a chance. Maybe tomorrow is such a day, even if we know Tottenham is a top side. Your defense has been great so far. Will you have to be at least that good again against Tottenham this weekend? It looks like it if you see their offensive individual quality, which they have. But these are exactly the tasks we ask for. These are exactly the challenges you like to have. This is why we celebrated at the end of May in Wembley, because we had these games in front of us. And now it is reality, and we will play at home at the John Smiths Stadium against Tottenham Hotspur. It's a great game for us and we look forward to it. How do you stop Harry Kane? Maybe he is ill. I have no individual plan to stop an individual player of Tottenham Hotspur's. That makes no sense from my point of view. I think we have to be focused on every individual at the team, and for this we will find our solutions. One aim we have is to make sure that we can pull them down to our level on Saturday, and then hopefully we can neutralize their offense as good as we can, even if we know this is a very difficult task. It is a challenge we are looking forward to. Are you concerned by the number of goals you have scored so far? No. 5 goals we have scored so far. I didn't even know how many. If I have to speak about it, 5 goals in 6 games for Huddersfield Town, a team which got promoted, is okay. Conceded 3, so it's very, very good. We take it. I think the most important thing is that we are still focused on ourselves and we still perform. I think the performances have been right, and this is the only focus we really have for Saturday. We will be focused on ourselves and our performance and how we can perform as quick as we can against a top side. Would taking a point from every Premier League game make you satisfied before the season? One would say that would not be enough, because 1 point in every game is not enough. I think we should not look too far ahead. It is important that we are totally aware about Saturday and we play for 3 points. On Saturday you can win 3 points. Maybe we get 3, maybe we get 1, or maybe we get no points, nobody knows. Before the game we will try everything to play for all 3, and then we will see how the game continues. We have to make sure that we know everything we have to know about Tottenham Hotspur. I am totally confident we will do this, and then we have to make sure we give the players the right idea of how we can cause them some problems. I think we have the right ideas, and then it's up to us and the players to transfer the players on the grass with the help from our stadium. I know that we will have 24,500 blue and white army behind us on Saturday, which will give us all the support, help and energy we need to be a competitor. We are very focused to make it as uncomfortable as possible for Tottenham Hotspur, and we will see what we will get out of the game. Burnley FC 0 Huddersfield Town 0 Match action view gallery. Are you playing a team which you think could win the league on Saturday? Yeah, of course. Everybody knows this, it is nothing new. Tottenham is one of the top 6 sides, and one of the top 6 will win the title. There is no doubt about it, and they are one of them. We are aware of this situation and this challenge, but this doesn't change that we are ambitious enough, so we will not show the white flag before the game. We will try everything, and then we will see what we will get out of this game. Does it feel like the Premier League has now arrived with Spurs here? No. The Premier League arrived when we started against Crystal Palace, and we are very happy that we already have the feeling of what the Premier League is all about. This will help us to come into the game on Saturday. I take my confidence out of the last 6 games. I take my confidence out of what I have seen from my players so far in the defense and in the offense as well. This attitude, this togetherness, this working and fighting attitude, and I take my confidence from the stands as well. The support and energy we have got from the stands. Now we have the situation that this is the next opportunity for us in front of our home crowd to collect some points, even if we are totally aware that we meet a top-class side with a top-class manager as well. This doesn't change that we will be there and we will try everything. In terms of opposition, is it a step up for you on Saturday? Yeah, of course. This is no secret. It's a top 6 side, and it was a top 6 side in the past. It is a top 6 side which me included, expected at the end of the season. Maybe more than only top 6 like in the last season, and this is the first time we meet an opponent with this quality. It is the next step, but I think this group so far has taken every step as good as they could, and now it's the next step, and we are totally excited to see if we can take this step and how big this step is for us. Nobody knows because we haven't done this so far. Why is not focusing on Harry Kane the best approach to this game? One think this is totally confused, because if you think too much about an individual, their name, their quality, what they have done so far, maybe you start to get scared by them. Leave this far behind you. Only be aware about the team quality, and the individual quality as well, but be focused on yourself. This is our way, and this is the way we have chosen since we arrived, and this is what we like to do in the future, even if we are totally aware about what is in front of us. Have you got any good news in terms of team news ahead of the weekend? We will have exactly the same group together which we had against the last opponent, Burnley away. So no further injuries and no players back from injuries or rehabilitation. It's exactly the same squad and group of players we have together. Jonathan Hogg came back last weekend. Do you think his area of the park will be particularly important this weekend? This weekend, every position is important. The wings, the centre, the offence, the defence. We are totally aware that we all together as a group and as individuals have to come to our very best to be competitive and to have a chance. We need this fighting and working attitude, and in this group, Hoggy is one of the players to have these characteristics. This is why he is a very important player for us, especially in such a game. How much of a difference will the fans make at the weekend? If we have one small advantage against Tottenham Hotspur, then it's our home crowd. This advantage is the part which the supporters have to play from before the first whistle, maybe before the first whistle. And then we as a group will take this energy onto the grass, and this energy helps massively in terms of our style of football. This is what we need, and I am totally sure we will have an extraordinary atmosphere on Saturday at 12:30 in the John Smith Stadium. This will be something we have probably never had before. Can you play your favourite high-pressing game against Spurs? Sometimes not. It's always the same. If you play too high, you leave them space in behind, and they have quality for in behind. If you play too deep, you give them too many opportunities to cross, and they are strong in the box as well. We will have to find the balance on Saturday. They play a similar sort of style, so it could be a great game. Yeah, this is correct. With 6 games gone, can you sum up your start to the Premier League? Good, of course. The first 6 games were good from our side. The players adapted to the Premier League. They have shown that they are capable in these 6 games. They collected 9 points, and all 9 points were deserved points, and we can say in the first 6 games we've done okay. It's only 6 games, so I cannot say it means nothing, but it is only 6 games, not more. And now it is up to us to go further steps, to go big steps if we have to, and to show that we are able to improve, and we have to improve over this Premier League season. What we have shown in the first 6 games will not be enough for the rest of the season. We have to improve, and this is where I have the feeling the players are so open-minded and so hungry to learn and improve, but this is what we have to do as well. I never think whether an international break has come at a good time or a bad time for us, because I am not able to change it, so I accept it. We will make sure that we will use it in the right way, that we recover, that we repair, that we try to give players training minutes who need it, that we try to recover players who need it, and hopefully we get injured player back over the international break. So we only accept it, handle it and work with it. Is the pressure more on the likes of Spurs, Manchester United and Liverpool when they come up against the likes of Huddersfield Town? For them, I don't know, you have to ask them. For us, absolutely no. When we won promotion in Wembley, everybody was celebrating, everybody had a smile on their face and was so excited about the Tottenhams, Man Uniteds, Liverpools, and now we have them. So now we start to worry about them. It makes totally no sense. It's exactly the time to be excited, to have the smile on your face and to go out and give them a game, and we will see what happens. That is how it should be, and that is how it is in our football club. It's Tottenham Hotspur at the John Smith Stadium, and it's great to have this game. I only can give the praise back to Burnley and Sean Dyche. I know exactly how I have to interpret this praise which we get. Thank you, and I can give all the praise back to Sean Dyche and Burnley with all they have done in the past. Is Steve Mooney's injury taking a little longer than you first anticipated? Yes, but we are on a good way. I am pretty confident he will be back for Swansea after the international break. How would you rate Aaron Moyes' performances this season? Good. Very good. Like most of the players and like the whole group, Aaron adapted very quick to the Premier League, and he has shown that even in the Premier League he is able to give our game a stamp which we need. He has done so far so many things right: accelerate and decelerate the game like he has done in the Championship, scored, gave assists, has a great working attitude as well, so we are very happy we have him in our group. He has started very well, but even he knows that he has to improve and make some further steps, because the Premier League will get stronger week after week. 3 key battles: Huddersfield Town versus Tottenham Hotspur. This is how the season usually works. A player is not usually at his best at the start of the season, and an opponent is usually at their best as the season continues. This is why we and he all together have to improve, even if we are very happy with what he has shown so far. With Aaron Moy a few games away from the World Cup with Australia, from a selfish point of view, would you like to see him put his feet up over the summer rather than be playing in Russia? What I wish was that they would be already qualified and that he was not going again now to play Syria in the playoff semi-finals and then maybe the next opponent in the next international break in the final. What is after the season? If he is then able to play in the World Cup, if he has qualified and he has a chance to play it, then I will be very happy for him. I will be much more happy if we have a positive result as a club and then he goes to Russia after the season. This is as well something I only have to accept and deal with. It is not something I can wish and then it happens. What did you make of Harry Kane's hat-trick on Tuesday? Great. I have seen the game and he is a proper goal scorer. Right foot, left foot, header, everything. If you give him space he has a chance and he'll usually take it. This means give him no chance, give him no space, and then he hopefully is not able to be successful, but they have so much quality all over the park. This is why we are aware about him, but we are not focused on him. There was a bit of controversy surrounding Rajiv van La Parra after the Burnley game. Have you had to speak to your players about diving? No, I have done it after the game with him. It was a wrong decision from him, nothing we like to see. He got a yellow card and we go on. I think the one in this room who is asked if he was never cheeky in his life and raises his hand should be criticized, so from my point of view it's nothing I like to see, but I don't think we have to make it too big. And HES ready to go again this weekend? Yeah, absolutely. And if I will do something, then I will back my players and give them all the support they need. I am much more focused on what he has done in these 30 minutes against Burnley, apart from this one situation, and again it's not a situation I like, but everything else, he made an impact when he came on the grass.